Hey planners, it's Shante Plans and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And this week I'll be planning the week of Thanksgiving and using this gorgeous kit from Rose Shadow Collection. So with her kits you always get an extra full box that comes on the packaging, and this one was perfect because it said Happy Thanksgiving. And otherwise you could also use this kit as just sort of an anytime kit. I love the colors in this kit. So we've got our full boxes and then our page with our sidebar stickers, lots of headers, lots of icons, circle icons on this page, banner style checklist, and then page flags. And then we have the bottom washi, date covers, habit trackers, and a 3-bow half checklist. And then on this page, which I've got so much use out of, the half boxes and quarter boxes. So lots to work with. I'm going to start by putting down the bottom washi. And while I put down the base of my spread, I want to talk about the Friendsgiving Planner collab. So this is so exciting. This is a collab that I'm doing with Rachel of Gathered Plans and Lauren of PlanMoshPlan. If you are coming to my channel from seeing one of their videos, hi, welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy the video. And if you have not gone and seen their videos yet, after you're done watching this one, make sure you go check them out. I will have their videos linked in the description box. And so, we actually started thinking about the idea of doing this Friendsgiving collab a couple months ago, and just based on really seeing our friendship start to grow and develop, and how much we were hanging out, and then thinking about the fact that Thanksgiving was coming up, and I was like, oh, Friendsgiving would be such a fun idea. And initially, I swear to you, when we first started, the first thing I said to them was, okay, I have this idea, but I want to do something small because I didn't want to do like a big collab thing. And then it just kept getting bigger and bigger. So, yep, that plan did not go quite the way that I thought it was going to go. So, it turned into something just really fun, though. We've had lots of different events and giveaways and different things for people to participate in. And then I'm trying to think, because I think when we first started talking about this, I don't even know if Ray and I had started doing Plans Change, or maybe we had like just 1 or 2 episodes in. And so even when the initial concept of doing this collab, I don't think we had considered doing a Plans Change episode with it, but which, if you're unfamiliar with it, Plans Change is the IGTV live planner. We've started calling it a planner podcast, and we actually had someone ask us if they could find it on iTunes. And no, it's not technically an actual podcast. It's an IGTV live show, but we hold really interesting chats and conversations about different topics. And so it's funny because some people have told us that like they'll listen to it in the background and just like enjoy the show, just listening to us talk while they're doing other things. And then some people sit down and plan with us because, of course, it's us planning live, so you can see what we're planning and plan along with us, and enjoy that part of it as well. And so I love the fact that it's very sort of multifaceted in that way, and it allows people to enjoy the show however they like. But yeah, we ended up doing a special Plans Change episode with tons of giveaways. It really just came together exactly in a way that I initially didn't expect, but came to, like, as we started planning it out and as things started coming together, I was so happy with it and very grateful because I love this time of year. I love the whole concept and process of giving back and thinking about others. And I think that's the thing that's the most special about the holiday season this time of year. It's about thinking about other people, and just showing how much you care, and being able to give back to people. And so I thought that was a lot of fun. And speaking of which, I have a giveaway for this video. So I hope you enjoy this gorgeous kit that I'm using. And if you have not checked out Rose Shadow Collections website, I highly recommend. She has gorgeous kits. In fact, one of my favorite kits that I used from the summer was from Rose Shadow Collection. And so many great things in her shop. And I will be giving away a $50 shop credit to her shop in this video. So make sure you check the description box. That's going to have all the information you need on how to enter the giveaway. So we are finished putting down my bottom washi, date covers, and I went through all of my sidebar. We are on to the day by day, so let's get into this spread. I started by placing down a hexagon, and that workout icon is from Crafts by Towie. So in addition to the fact that this was Thanksgiving week, busy enough, this was also going to be my husband and I's first full week in our new place because we had moved the previous Thursday. And so it was interesting enough because even though like the previous like weekend had been really busy with moving and all of that, I'd actually gotten a good night's sleep that Sunday before, and so I got up early on Monday and got in an early workout that morning, which I was really happy about. So it was a great way to start off my day. Then got to work. I used a half box from the kit, layered the little floral from Honey Inked, and then that laptop is from Crafts by Towie to mark approving my time card, which I have to do on the weeks that I get paid, and then also a meeting that I was having that morning. Placed down a full box, and I wish there had been more of those headers with these leaves in the navy blue with the gold in this kit. There were only 2 in the kit, and it was one of my favorite headers in the whole kit. It was so gorgeous. And so I used both of them in this spread. I wish there had been more. It was so beautiful. But I put that on top of the full box, and then under the full box, I was watching or onto season 2 of This Is Us, which I love This Is Us, and so the new season just started. I watched the season premiere, and then I made myself go back and start watching the show again from the first season, and I've been binging and going through because I really enjoy binge watching this show, because the episodes always have some sort of cliffhanger, and so I like to let the episodes accumulate so that I can sort of binge through several of them, and so I'm forcing myself to go back and watch the old seasons so that I don't watch the current season, so that I can let episodes build up, if that makes sense to you guys. So did that on Monday, and then finished up. We had to go back to our old place, so I had scheduled a bulk trash pickup to pick up some of things that we were just getting rid of from our old place. Moving is such a lot of work. Gosh, it is exhausting. So we had to go back to our old place and just set some things out, because, like the way they do that, I don't know if it's different in other places in California. Like, you call your waste management service and they'll have you put stuff out on your curb, and then the next morning the big dump truck comes and takes away the trash. So we needed to do that Monday evening. On to Tuesday, I was able to get up again, get another workout in before work. Say that 3 times fast. Yikes. Put down the full box for Tuesday, and then used a half box and the little work arrow from the kit to mark some things I needed to get done for work. That flourish right above there is from Crafts by Towie. Underneath there, I'm using a little fancy box from not Sweet Bella XOXO, that's from the Pretty Pink Co. Sorry, it's similar to the one from Sweet Bella XOXO, but this one's more square. And the Sweet Bella XO one is a little more rectangular, it's taller. Layered one of the circle icons from the kit, which I really enjoyed doing that, layering those under icons throughout this spread, because it gave me a punch of color underneath them, and so much of the icons that I use are just like foiled icons on white premium matte paper, and so it's nice to have a little color behind them. It helps sort of really mesh them into the spread well, in my opinion, so I just like that. Then underneath there, I used a quarter box to mark a grocery run, because of course it's the week of Thanksgiving, and with the move that was happening the previous week, I was very much at the last minute going and doing my grocery shopping for things that I needed to do. I was in charge of cooking some sides for Thanksgiving. I was in charge of the green beans, broccoli casserole, and the macaroni and cheese and dressing, and so I went to the store to pick up the ingredients for all of that stuff, as well as a sweet potato cheesecake that my husband made. He makes the most incredible sweet potato cheesecake, so delicious. So that was my grocery run. Came home and did some filming because I was working on this particular spread. As we get to Friday, I was so glad that I was trying to really be on top of it, because I knew with the holiday coming, it was going to be a busy week, and I wanted to make sure that I wasn't late to my own collab. Just being like, oh, totally dropped the ball. Which, if you're a planner and you've done collabs, you don't want to be the one person in the group who's bringing down the whole team. Or even if you're not a planner, if you've ever been in school and done a group project or at work or something, and there's a team, and there's always that one person who just really isn't carrying their weight, and you're just like, oh my gosh, they are definitely the weak link. And if you're thinking to yourself, That's never happened to me. I've never been in a group like that. Low key, that person is you. Just kidding. Anyways, back to the spread. So I started Wednesday by marking my midweek post on Instagram. That script is from Sticky Sloth Design. Her shop is now closed, but there's so many other shops where you can get great script stickers. And then that planner is from Crafts by Towie. Underneath there, I put down the little thin glitter strip from the kit and layered a floral flourish from Honey Inked on top of there. Used a half box to mark some things for work and another one of those laptop icons from Crafts by Towie. Now I'm taking just some, what are these called? They're her thin washi strips from Bloom Paper Studio, layering them under a full box because that full box was like primarily white in the background, and so putting it on a white page, I just felt like it was just getting lost on the page, and the detail of that full box wasn't really showing up, and so I thought with by adding the gold washi strips at the top and bottom of it, it helped it stand out and really be prominent on the page, which I liked. Now I'm just cutting up some of the florals from Honey Inked, and I'm going to do some layering with this little circle doily from Crafts by Towie. So adorable. I keep seeing Rachel from Gathered Plans use those so well in her spreads, and I've resolved to try to do more with them because I just think they're so pretty, and it's definitely an underutilized sticker in my collection. Got to do more. And so I used a to-do script from Nettie Designs to mark a to-do. I'm actually going to finish out the column and then go back up and mark what I needed to do that day. But I knew, of course, that I was going to be cooking as it was Wednesday evening, night before Thanksgiving, and I was going to get started cooking. I used a little pots and pans sticker layered over a star cluster from Honey Inked. The pots and pans are from Crafts by Towie. Then this is me going back up. I put down one of the hexagons from the kit, layered a dishwashing icon from Alyssa's Craft Shop because I definitely wanted to make sure I'd cleaned up my kitchen and gotten that taken care of so that going into Thanksgiving I was ready to cook. Here's where I go back and fix what was happening at the top of my sidebar. I had specifically purchased these label stickers from Bloom Paper Studios because I wanted a really fancy header at the top of my Thanksgiving spread. I knew I wanted something that was really eye-catching for this spread and also very elegant to go with the whole vibe of this spread. And I got all the way to Wednesday before I realized I totally forgot to use it. So I went back and this is me fixing it. On to Thursday, Thanksgiving Day. So starting by putting down one of the headers from the kits, and then I'm going to mark Thanksgiving. So I took a half box from the kit, and I'm taking some more of these thin washi strips from Bloom Paper Studio, and I used them to line the top and bottom of that half box just to give it a little extra pizzazz, add some more foil to it, make it special because I wanted to mark the holiday and I wanted it to be pretty. And I also really liked that this half box had the little pumpkin in the corner because I didn't have a lot of deco to work with. And which is funny, I thought I had a bunch of deco that was like fall and Thanksgiving themed, but the fact that there was already a little pumpkin in that half box was perfect and exactly what I wanted to accent marking that day. Now, this was something, okay, that I totally had in my head and was so excited because I really was looking forward to putting this on the page. I started with the thick lace washi strips from Bloom Paper Studio, and then I took these florals from Honey Inked, and this is why I love buying stickers that are black because I use so much foil on my spreads, and so I had these thick lace washi strips in gold foil, and then with the black vine florals from Honey Inked layered on top of them, you could see it, and it wasn't like foil on top of foil, and so I was so happy that I had those in black in my stash. And then I added another one of those labels from Bloom Paper Studio, and I was looking through it, trying to find a day off script that was like just long and slim. All of the other day off scripts I had were like stacked, had the words stacked on top of each other, but I happened to have like an old kit that I had used from Artbox Stickers, excuse me, that had a day off script that was long and horizontal, and it was perfect to mark my day off. And I was so happy with how that came together because I like saw it in my head and just had to get it on the page, and it came out exactly how I thought it was going to go. Then I put down a page flag and used the little pajamas icon from Crafts by Towie to mark that it was a very lazy morning on Thanksgiving. Then got up, did some more cooking, used the full box for the for Thursday, and then at the bottom, of course, just using Another one of the little circle icons, layered a plate and utensils icon from the Pretty Pink Co. And then the vine floral sticker is from Honey Inked. And that, of course, is just to mark dinner. It was a very small dinner, just my in-laws, my husband and myself, my husband's brother and his girlfriend. My parents retired to the south at the beginning of this year, and so that was one thing that I was looking forward to this holiday season, was not trying to figure out how to balance between both myself and my husband's families, because my family is out of town and because of COVID, traveling and stuff was not going to happen. And so I did not have to try to think about coordinating who was getting what holiday time. This year was just going to be the in-laws. Then Friday, here we are. And the first thing I did Friday morning was slip and fall on my dining room floor and broke my ankle. It was not fun, y'all. It was the craziest thing ever. I've never broken anything ever in my life, and so um, I happen to have had on socks. I hit a spot on my floor that was just way more slippery than I thought it was. Tried to catch myself, came down on my ankle so wrong. I heard it crack and snap. It was like three loud cracks. It was crazy, and I was on the floor, and I was like, "Yep, uh, that's broken. That right there is broken." Went to the doctor. Doctor confirmed. Yep, your ankle's broken, boo. I'm in a splint. I have crutches, and I am not happy about it. But anywho, it was Black Friday, which I marked with a script from Rose Colored Days, and then of course did some retail therapy to make myself feel better. I shopped far too many sticker sales. No regrets. I'm good with that. I'm happy with my choices. And then, of course, finished Friday by marking that I was just laying in bed per doctor's instructions to just elevate my leg and ice it and let it rest. On to Saturday. Woke up Saturday and did some more sticker shopping. Yeah, there are tons of sales happening this weekend. I hope you guys had as much fun shopping them as I did. I won't say that I went like so super crazy. And I'm very very budget specific. I had a specific budget that I knew going into this weekend, and I stuck to it. So I was able to get a lot of things, support a lot of small businesses, which makes me feel good, and I stayed within the budget that I had set for myself. Underneath there, I used another half box from the kit, and the little chair icon is from Crafts by Towie to mark that again. I was just doing some resting, and I, for someone who definitely needed rest, considering, the week that I just had, moving is so exhausting. But being forced to rest and not do things, yeah, that wasn't fun. That was just really annoying for my personality. I was just like, no, I would like to be doing things. And then also I was trying to figure out how I was going to finish the spread, how I was going to sit at my desk comfortably so I could plan, because we had a collab coming up. How am I going to not be the weak link? I was just like, okay, I got to figure this out. And then I actually also started thinking about my December dashboard. For some reason, that was in my brain, and it was something the concept of it I had been thinking about since like October. And I literally surely willed myself out of bed to my desk, found a way to prop up my leg, and because I just really wanted to put that on the page, and I love the way my December dashboard came out. So, yeah, I did a little bit of planning, which also encouraged me because then I knew I was going to be able to finish this spread and get it done in time so that I could still be a part of the collab that I had planned. And so, on to Sunday, started by placing down a scalloped header underneath that foiled header, and then I'm layering a Today script from Mighty Designs on top of that, using a half box from the kit, and the YouTube play button is from Crafts by Towie. I started my Sunday morning with a YouTube planner binge, watched a lot of really fun, great Plan with Me's, which was actually a really great way to start my day, even though I was annoyed that I was just stuck in bed and couldn't do things. It was fun to start off with some plan with me's. Then spent some time chatting with Ray and Moshi on Instagram because we were just talking. Um, and in this season of considering all the things that we're grateful for, I must say how grateful I am for my friendship with them. And friendship in and of itself is something I've seen discussed and talked about a lot in the planner community, and I know it's something that a lot of people in the planner community really value. And so I'm very grateful that this hobby brought us together and to really have wonderful people in my life. And I think that's something that I've been seeing throughout the planner community, different relationships and bonds and friendships that people have with each other. And it just warms my heart and it just makes me feel so great because this is such a wonderful community to be a part of. And I love seeing that happen. And so, anywho, that was it for Sunday. I just did some editing on this video, and then more resting my leg and taking pain medication so that I was in less pain. And that's it for this spread. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone had a much better Thanksgiving than I did with no pain and no injuries. I love you guys all. And don't forget to check the description box for links to Rachel and Lauren's videos as well as the giveaway details. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having an amazing day and I will see you next video. Bye.